Hi guys, it's Sam, one half of the True Queens of Wax, here today to talk to you about Scentsy Club. Now, if you've watched my last video where I was reviewing the latest 9 bars that I have bought, you will notice I was in the same jumper and we still have the pumpkins out. It's not because I have pumpkins in my house all year round or I have no clothes. It is because I'm filming on the same night, even though you're seeing these a week or so apart on YouTube. Right, okay, so I thought I would do a video about how Scentsy Club works because I know there's a lot of Scentsy fans out there who have heard of Scentsy Club but might not actually know what it's all about. And I can give you, as I'm not a consultant and I don't rep for the company, I can give you all the good stuff about Scentsy Club and all the bad stuff. So you can sort of make an informed opinion as to whether it is for you. So, Scentsy Club, I am a member. I've been a member since like only maybe for 6 months. I think I've had like 2 orders come on it, so only 6 months, but I have done a lot of research before I joined it because there is quite a bit to consider financially about whether it's worth it for you. So Scentsy Club is basically a subscription, so you can order, you can receive an order every month, every 2 months or every 3 months. You can set up multiple ones, so you might get one order one month, one order the next month. But let's just go in at the basic level as a newbie. So you might be thinking, well, why do that? I can just order off my Scentsy consultant. Well, there are a few perks. So the main perk is the Always Get My Bar perk, and this is basically the reason I have Scentsy Club. So Always Get My Bar, I'll read what it says in the catalogue. Never say goodbye to your favourite Scentsy Wax Bar again. Just add it to your Scentsy Club subscription and we'll keep making it for you even if it's discontinued, as long as it stays in your order. So the scent that got me into it was hibiscus water. This was a scent, I don't know if it was a summer scent or a scent that was brought out in a special collection, I can't remember. And I absolutely fell in love with it. It's not even super strong, it's a bit like aloe water and cucumber. It's about a medium strength, but it's so fresh, just complete freshness, which I find is a sort of rarish to find, and I didn't want to lose it. So I decided to open a club so I could always get that bar, and I still do always get that bar. What it does allow you to do is the summer scents as well. You can put into your club before it goes out before the end of the summer, so you can have those during the winter, which I do with Mahalo Coconut. And yeah, I mean, it's great. They'll make your bar forever. I do wonder if you're like the only person in the world that still wants that, will they still make it for you? But it doesn't seem to be to matter. Now, the only thing with that is you have to, A, put it in while it's in stock. So, I mean, I say in stock while it's still in the catalogue. So if it's out of stock now, you can put it in. But yeah, you can't decide halfway through winter, I'm missing the Mahalo Coconut, I'll just go pop it in. You needed to put it in when it was being sold. And also you can't take it out your order. So if I was to take it out for my next order, I can't ever add it back again. And also that goes for the number of them as well. So if I add 1 in and then I go, oh, do you know what, I love it, I'm going to get 2 next month. No, I've ordered 1, I can either get rid of 1, but I can't go up. I could order 3 and then start working my way down to 2 or 1, but yeah, so that's something to consider. But that's a really big, I mean, to me, that's the biggest perk of Scentsy Club, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are in Scentsy Club that always get my bar. The second big bonus to always get my bar is orders of £36 or more get 10% off. So that's pretty good. I'm liking that, 10% off my order. And you know, Scentsy isn't cheap, so it's quite easy to get to £36 and get you 10% off. The second perk is orders of £73 or more get 10% off and then another Scentsy Club product for free. So this means you could get a fragrance flower, for example, which normally go for about £19.50, so say 20 quid. You can get that for half price. You can get one of those for a tenner. So it's good for things like that. It also includes the whiff box. Now, the whiff box, I want to say, isn't it normally about £36? And it has different samples, it has some full bar waxes in it. Sometimes you get a warmer in it, so it's always a surprise, but you can get that for half price. So that is probably the biggest discount that you could get. So that's quite worth it. Obviously, you don't know what's in that whiff box, but there's lots of different things in here that's quite expensive, and things you might want to try, like the bath salts and stuff, which, you know, for, is it like 14, 15 quid, it's quite an expensive one to just try it if you don't like it. So yeah, that works out quite nicely. Are there any other advantages? I feel like there were 4 advantages. Oh yes, the other advantage. So you know when they have these special collections, but they're always in a pack. So for Father's Day, there's the Father's Day pack and there were 3 bars. I remember that one fondly because there was one in that that smelled like barbecue sauce or something. I think it literally smelled like barbecue sauce. I remember thinking, well, I'm not going to melt that, and I've got to pay for 3 bars for a scent I don't want to melt. The beauty of Scentsy Club is you can add any single bar from any of those collections in. So the summer collections, where there's 6 of them and you really love one, you can add just that one in and not the rest. Again, a major advantage, I think, for when you want a particular scent. And another advantage is, so I think they give you 30 days. So if something comes out and it sells out really quickly, we're talking wax here, you can add it to your Scentsy Club even though it's sold out. So this has worked with certain sort of special edition scents where they go, oh, there's only so many of these, and yeah, you can still get them. It also works with things like when the Bring Back My Bars come out, and some of those can sell out really quickly. No, you can still add it. So that's another bonus. So that's all the bonuses of Scentsy Club. So there are loads of them, so it is worth considering, but there are some negatives and you really do have to think about it. So first negative, you've got to pay for postage. So if you have a local Scentsy consultant to you who might do her his big orders, and then you can pick them up or they deliver them to you, you don't have to pay anything. Postage, I should have looked this up beforehand, isn't postage like £6? I want to say £6. I think it is £6. You are going to have to pay that £6. Now, if you are ordering, you really need to consider, you know, this isn't worth, say you've got 1 bar that you want to have on the Always Get My Bar Perk, and you're thinking, yes, well, I'll always have that. Well, that works out quite expensive if you're paying £7.25 for the bar and then £6 to have 1 bar delivered. So you really do need to be thinking about looking at the bulk of your order. And also how often. So the minimum you can have it delivered is once every 3 months. So, which is what I do, because I just don't need enough wax with everything else I melt to be ordering every month. So yeah, so that's your first thing, you're gonna have to pay postage. I think you get free postage over like £245. If you are spending £245 on wax, I'm in awe of you, but that cannot be me, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's the first negative. The second negative, and this is quite a big one. So Scentsy Club changed, it's changed since I've had it. And this was, I think, the biggest killer that most people were super annoyed about. And that was that you could get these 6 bars. So there's the big Scentsy deal is 6 bars for the price of 5. That lasts all year round. It's not a little deal. And it's certainly worth it, but you cannot have it in Scentsy Club. Instead, you get your 10% off. Well, 10% off 6 bars is not the equivalent of 1 bar. So actually, that isn't so great. So yeah, that's probably the biggest downer to it. What I would say though, is what is good is the 10% off. If you like any of the other products, the washer whiffs, the counter cleans, the bath soaks, the whole range of other stuff. Bear in mind as well, Scentsy Club isn't for warmers at all, so there's no warmers in there. But if you like any of that, then you can get 10% off those products, whereas normally they do some offers for bulk buy and you normally only save £1. So the 10% off the rest of it is genius. And if you love that stuff, Scentsy Club is for you. But the wax element, if you're just buying wax, that is more annoying. But if you want to spend £73 and get a half price something, then, you know, then it can start paying off, because actually if you wanted the thing that you've just got half price, if you wanted that whiff box, if you wanted that flower, fragrance flower, then actually it's probably better than what you save on the bars. So it can work out. Any more negatives? I think, and this is the only thing I don't know for sure, because I'm not a Scentsy consultant, but I've heard, I think that your Scentsy consultant gets less commission if you order it through Scentsy Club than if you don't. Now, a lot of us, like my Scentsy consultant is one of our school mums, so obviously I'm trying to help her little business, so that does stick a little bit with me. But that said, by having Scentsy Club, you know, they're getting regular orders and getting commission or something, I probably wouldn't be buying that often, but I want always get my bar perk, so I do put that order in every 3 months, otherwise I probably wouldn't. So, you know, it's not all bad for the consultants. And the other thing is, obviously, Scentsy consultants regularly do, well, my Scentsy consultant is very good at regularly doing sort of these special deals, which they can't advertise, but they send out. You know, and we've had bars for like £5, things like that. And obviously then, if you've kind of got yourself into the Scentsy Club way of things, you're going to miss out on those offers, and you could be getting stuff kind of even cheaper through that. So again, it's something to think about. But yeah, so there's all your positives and there's all your negatives. And the big positive for me is the always get my bar, and that is the reason I do Scentsy Club. If I didn't have that perk, I wouldn't use Scentsy Club. I would just use my Scentsy consultant. So it's got to be a bar that you really, really want. We're going to have a look at a minute at my Scentsy Club. I'm hoping I can video showing you what it actually looks like on the app, on the phone, to show you and go through my edit for this month. So what I tend to do is, when I see stuff in the little collections over the 3 months, I just add it to make sure I don't forget to add it. And then right before, you're allowed to change your order up to 10 days before it's due to be shipped. So I tend to add it all in and then make sure well before that date. I then go through that order and have a look and then get rid of everything. I'm like, well, I love the sound of that, but actually I've now got, you know, £150 worth of wax in my basket and I can't afford that. So I'm going to scale it right back to what I actually need. So I'm going to show you that now, guys, and hopefully that will help too. So this is what the app looks like. Sorry, I'm not doing it on my computer. When you log in, so I can start a new subscription every month or a new subscription every other month. This is my quarterly one here. So I'm going to go in and do my edit. Right, so as we can see here, we've got hibiscus water. So that little pack in the top left hand corner with the arrows basically means that is on always get my bar. So it's just there really to remind me that I can't increase the number, and if I delete it, it's gone forever. So as you can see, I've got hibiscus water and mahalo coconut, both really fresh scents that I absolutely love. We've then got Johnny Appleseed. I don't actually understand. That was Bring Back My Bar. I don't understand why that is not on, because it's not in stock anymore, why it's not on Always Get My Bar. It'd be quite nice to increase the number if I had the money. That is another really fresh scent. I just feel like I cannot live without. So I will definitely be keeping that. We've then got Grapefruit and Grenadine. This was another, this was from the International collection. And oh, it's amazing. Really gorgeous scent. But that is now on Bring Back My Bar. You can't get that anymore. And another scent I can't live without. So we've then got the Pina Colada scent circle. So I'm actually going to delete that. I had one last month, but I do not need that. So are you sure you want to remove the item? Yes, I would remove the item, please. So now we're going to get on to all the other ones that I've kind of added as we've gone along. That I probably don't want the majority of them now. So we've got Pina Colada Cha Cha. Again, I don't understand that, so Bring Back My Bar, why it is not on Always Get My Bar, but never mind. Now I melted that and I really was not impressed. It was gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but I was not impressed with the strength at all. So I am going to get rid of that one. So yes, to remove the item. Then we've got Lemon Squeeze Scentsy. Now I think this was part of the International collection, and this was one I couldn't get hold of. So this is a great example of where you can add something into Scentsy, which you know you might not you might not have been able to get through, you know, through it selling out really, really quickly. So I do want to try that. I still haven't, so I am going to leave that in there. Now, this is another example of the collection. So the Taste of Summer, First Kiss Fireworks, Showered in Flowers, and Wild, Barefoot and Free were all scents that were part of a collection. That I did not want all of them. Now I added them all in because I thought I don't want them for me to not have the opportunity. That said, I have not got the money this month, so we are going to get rid of Wild, Barefoot and Free, First Kiss Fireworks. I really want Taste of Summer. It's so hard. Taste of Summer is also going to go. Showered in Flowers. I want to kind of see the scent description for it, because I really did love that. But I think I'm going to get rid of it because I'd heard it wasn't super strong. I hope I don't regret that. And then we've got Appleberry. So Appleberry is part of the, I don't know if it's called the Autumn Collection, I think. Again, it was a pack of 3. I didn't want all 3, but I really want to try Appleberry. So that is in there as an option for me. So as you can see, it will now tell me I'm way off my half price item. It will tell me that it is £6 shipping, but I have spent over the £37, so I am getting a bit of a discount. But as you can see before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars, I would have got 1 bar for free. So that's how it used to be better. But obviously a lot of those are on the Always Get My Bar Perk, so I really do want those. So this is what you want to do if you want to add anything. So these are the kind of things. As I said, you can't get warmers. This is all about the wax and the products, basically. But you can get the fragrance flowers, scent circles. There's all sorts that you can get should you wish in here. Even down to your light bulbs. I'm just going to have a quick look at the Scentsy Wax Bars. Just to check, really, what if there's anything I've missed. So I do want apple and cinnamon sticks. Might have to wait for that one though. So as you can see here, look, the apple picking Scentsy and Appleberry, that was another part of the offer. So you've of the collection. So you've got kind of all of these options in here. So these Bring Back My Bars, look, they are still available to add to your Scentsy Club. And yet you cannot get them on the website any longer. So it's normally 30 days. I don't know why they've gone longer, but let's not question it. So if there are ones in there. Berry Blessed. I've not even heard of Berry Blessed. Soft vanilla and cranberry sprinkled. Oh dear, that sounds amazing, doesn't it? Oh no, I don't know. Oh no. Oh man, this is the problem, isn't it? There's just too many you want. I don't know about Berry Blessed. That sounded a bit too good to be true, didn't it? Oh, I might have to come back. So we've got, so some of these currently on the Scentsy website are out of stock. So what you can do is add them, and like last month, 2 of them were out of stock for ages. I had the Coconut Oil International Collection. And then it did come about a month later, but they put it on back order for you, which is really great because you're not having to constantly check the website to see what's in stock. You just know it will come to you when it comes, and they don't charge you any extra postage if they have to send it separately. Cozy Cardigan right now is out of stock. I'm tempted to put that into the order. I really want Cranberry and Tinsel. Oh, look at all these bars there. Do you know what? If you haven't got Scentsy Club and Johnny's Appleseed, Hug in a Mug is still on there. Go for it. Hug in a Mug is on there. That again is, I think, out of stock right now. Yeah, Johnny Appleseed. Oh, it's such a good scent. If you're about to start a club and that's still in there, you need to go for that. I think though, I've actually been, apart from that Berry Bliss, been quite good at planning what to get this month, because I think I've got everything in there that I need. Oh, Showered in Flowers, I've heard good things. Snowberry is another bar that I really want. Oh, Snowberry. Oh. Do you know what? I've got everything in there that I need. But basically, if you were to add it, you literally just press, let's just add this for the sake of adding it. And then just add it to the bag, review subscription, you click on that, and then it will have added it somewhere. Let's find it. Where is it? Oh, these items will be added to your current subscription. Then you just go update subscription, that button there, and it will update it. Don't actually want tangerine fizz though, so we won't have it. Yeah, that's it. And then as long as you're more than 10 days out, you can change it anything up to that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just going to check promotions. I think this is where, oh yeah, this is where, look, these are all the ones that you can't either buy separately or you can't buy sort of anymore. So you can have all of those in one place. I do love the ability to be able to buy them separately, I must admit. Although what Berry Bliss came in, I am like intrigued as to how I haven't even heard of that bar. It's craziness. Cool. And then I'm just trying to get back to my actual subscription. Oh, back to Scentsy Club info, there we go. So what I want to do, look, it tells you there, it's got all your discounts and your perks. What I want to do though is actually go to my subscription, which is what I'm struggling with right now, to check that I've updated it. Yeah, I have updated it there. So then it will tell me what my next order is with my discount. So realistically, it's cost me with the discount cheaper. You see, it's not so good on that 6 bar thing, but you can't deny I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, all 6 of those bars are 6 things I cannot get from my Scentsy consultant right now that I know I will absolutely love. So yeah, guys, that is the Scentsy Club and how it looks on the app. So that is basically how Scentsy Club works. I have just thought of one extra thing, and that is about being able to cancel your subscription. So you can cancel your subscription whenever you like, as long as you've not hit that 10 days before. So once it gets to 10 days before your day is supposed to be out for delivery, it locks down the account at that point. If you want to say miss one, say you know it's Christmas, you don't have as much money, or you've got too much wax, how could you ever? You are allowed, well, you're allowed to cancel any order you like, but with the always Get My Bar, that's the problem. So you are allowed to miss one time in a 12-month period and still keep your always Get My Bars. Now, I've never done this. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm like, if I miss it, does it mean like I don't know whether I've got to go the full 12 months. I think I'll be really, really careful when that happens. I'm hoping that they will be really good at sort of saying, you have missed this, you are not entitled to miss another one until. But yeah, so you're allowed to miss one in a 12-month period. So you could do that if you have got, say, some always Get My Bars and you really want to keep them, but you don't want to keep paying that £6 out. Actually, you could look at it as, I'll just get it 3 orders a year, because normally the minimum is 4, but if you miss one, it's 3, so I'm paying £18 in postage a year. So you can again look at things like that to work out whether it's worth it. So yeah, it's just something else to think about. So I hope that's helped you understand Scentsy Club a little bit better and given you all the perks as well as the negatives. From a non-consultant and non-rep for Scentsy. If you like that video, please press subscribe below. Please check out, I have already got a video up for 9 of the current Scentsy Wax Bars, 9 reviews. Yeah, if you don't follow us, myself and Hannah, the True Queens of Wax, over on Instagram, we're the True Queens of Wax UK, and Facebook, we are True Queens, as our first name, 11, of Wax, which is our second name if you don't have Insta, but Insta is our main account. Thanks guys so much for listening, really appreciate it. Have a good day, bye.